Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. And it seems as though ESM security is on high alert here tonight with the inevitable threat of Brock Lesnar. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and coming at you with Monday Night Raw. Tensions are high. The red brand is hot, and it gets no hotter than this. The main event of the evening, AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Big E Langston. The return to the ring for the big man. Big E Langston, who's had several issues with Triple H, and of course, the phenomenal World Heavyweight Champion. Sacramento, California on their feet as we are going to kick it off with some in-ring women's action. Kairi Sane on her way down to the ring. This is going to be a real good one, ladies and gentlemen. How about that main event? The world champion in action against Big E Langston. So much action, including in the tag team division, where two more teams will face off for the opportunity to face, now that we know, AOP for the Tag Team Championships right here on Monday Night Raw in just 2 weeks' time. Kairi Sane, though, the Pirate Princess, is looking to climb her way up the women's power rankings here, because that is what it's all about right now in the women's division. It's all about getting yourself up the order, and it is all about trying to capture a championship opportunity at the woman who chose Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley. And we have a very special interview with Rhea Ripley later tonight, as well as some additional info on when we are going to see the women's champion in action next. But I tell you what, this crowd here in Sacramento is white hot for the Pirate Princess. Kairi Sane is ready to do battle, and her opponent is going to be some stiff competition. It is none other than Bayley to kick us off on Monday Night Raw. As I mentioned at the top of the show, ladies and gentlemen, tensions are incredibly high here on Monday Night Raw as the impending threat, the almost inevitable threat of Brock Lesnar, as Brock Lesnar showed up on both SmackDown and, probably more shockingly, NXT as well. Brock Lesnar burst through the doors at Full Sail Arena, and well, he took out Chad Gable in an assault where he threw Gable around like he was a small child. And it's all about Brock Lesnar trying to get revenge from Survivor Series, and you know it's not just Survivor Series, it stems all the way back to WrestleMania, when Paul Heyman turned his back on Brock Lesnar and screwed Brock Lesnar out of the World Heavyweight Championship. But all that, ladies and gentlemen, is still to come. We are going to hone in on the action as we are underway for the first contest of the evening, Bayley versus Kairi Sane, who will rocket themselves up in the women's power rankings. We know already that the woman who finishes at number 1 at the end of the month will be facing Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship at WWE Vengeance, as Kairi Sane whips Bayley in. She bounces up the turnbuckle in a perfect Hurricane Rana to kick this one off. And Bayley is coming at Kairi Sane, who's been very impressive over the last few weeks and months. Bayley looking to try and get herself back up the pecking order. A lot of these women not happy. Oh, what a forearm from Bayley. As I was saying, a lot of these women not happy with where they were positioned. It was an independent board that decided where these women should be lined up. We know Becky Lynch wasn't happy on SmackDown with being at number 10, but she did something about it, and that's what Bayley's going to try and look to do here. It's all about taking your opportunities and wanting to be in the ring. It's all about wanting to be competing, because if you're not competing, you're not climbing the rankings, and if you're not climbing the rankings, you are not getting a championship opportunity. Looking for a suplex, but Bayley shifts her weight, ends up behind Kairi Sane here, and Bayley throws that shot right to the back of Kairi Sane, and then picks her up and then drops her down on her shin. Going to work early. It's Bayley now off the second rope and lands on the lower back. Oh, and then lays another elbow into the lower back, and Bayley has picked her mark here. And she's smart to do so, there's no question. Now Bayley gonna maybe look to try and submit her here. This is very, very smart in-ring presence for Bayley. She understands it. She landed with all her weight on the lower back, drops a couple of elbows, then drops the knee into the lower back of Kairi Sane. Oh, and again. And she is working over that back now. And this is the ring generalship that Bayley does possess. She's becoming a veteran, still only young, but has been in the game for a long time, understands the basic fundamentals of professional wrestling, and she can get it done as Kairi Sane escapes very well, and then a shot of her own to the midsection, picks her up and scoop slams her down. And Kairi Sane, all of a sudden now, with a full head of steam and going to work on Bayley. Back and forth action to kick us off on Raw. Bayley sent into the corner. Sane with a diving shoulder right into the midsection of Bayley, and then the double axe handle smashed across the temple of Bayley. Shot to the midsection. Kairi Sane, oh beautiful. Suplex, holds on for the bridge. Referee, perfect position. Bayley kicks out. Man, the action in the women's division has been absolutely off the charts since the inception of the women's power rankings. And look out, tilt-a-whirl DDT on Bayley. And Kairi Sane may tap to try and take her opportunity here, down into the cover again. Referee, another perfect position, but Bayley is able to kick out. And now Kairi Sane is going to make her carry her weight. I say it all the time. Kairi Sane wearing down Bayley here. Bayley was right on top when she was going after the lower back, but now all of a sudden, she's got Sane on her back. But Bayley is going to fight back. And here comes Bayley with the shots to the solar plexus, those elbows, and Bayley with a snapman down at an elbow off the top of the dome. And now Kairi Sane finding herself in some big trouble. Bayley with a scoop slam, beautiful elbow combination. And now Bayley to the second rope, calling Kairi Sane on. Kairi Sane's found herself in a world of trouble, and Bayley with a beautiful European uppercut, spinning and twisting through the air as she went. Can she get her victory? No. Bayley can't quite put Kairi Sane away, but a hell of a match here to start off Monday Night Raw. That's beautiful elbows. She has thrown those elbows so effectively. Throws two. Can she get more than a 2 count? No, she can't. And Bayley now is going to take Kairi Sane down and wear her down. And you can see the aggression from Bayley shining through. This is what it means to these women. Bayley, usually a lovable character, usually a very sportsmanlike character as well, but she's throwing those shots in the headlock. Now Kairi Sane has a headlock of her own, but relinquishes it just to throw a shot to the midsection, and then she goes up top with a drop kick. And now Kairi Sane's calling Bayley on. It's been back and forth all night. Kairi Sane with her opportunity. Scoop slams her down. This is going to be Kairi Sane's opportunity now. Kairi Sane up top. Leaps up for the... Oh no! She went for the double foot stomp. She didn't find it though. Kairi Sane. Oh, look out! Bayley to belly! 1, 2... No! Oh my! Kairi Sane kicks out of the Bayley to belly. And now Bayley is going to try and pick up the pace to put it away. Oh! It has gone up a notch here in Sacramento. Bayley can feel it. Kairi Sane's just doing everything she can to try and hang on in this match right now. Bayley has her up on top. And now what is she thinking? Look out. Oh my God. Avalanche Hurricane Runner. And now Bayley going to go to the other side. She's gone coast to coast. Both off the top rope. Is she going to come up with the most? Oh my God. Huge splash. 2. She's done it. No. Kairi Sane kicks out. Oh, the women's division is absolutely next level. Bayley wanting the support of the fans. She sure as hell got that. Can she put her away? Oh, she might have been thinking belly to belly again. But Kairi Sane picks her up. Oh! Drove her down onto the back of the neck. Can't put her away. Kairi Sane can't believe it. Bayley is down. Bayley is not out, but she might as well be. Because Kairi Sane, ever the opportunist, insane elbow. 1, 2. Kairi Sane, too good on the night. Oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it had to be over there. Belly to Bayley. And look at how close the referee's hand is to going down. Then the huge splash. But then Kairi Sane spiking Bayley down. And then planting her with the gorgeous, insane elbow. Kairi Sane continues her momentum on Monday Night Raw. And she might well be roaring towards a women's championship match against Rhea Ripley. Unbelievable from Kairi Sane here tonight as we look at the power rankings. Of course, Bianca Belair holds on narrowly to that number 1 spot. Kairi Sane breathing down her neck at number 2. Bayley holds at 4. And well, there is even more women's action to come later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, when Sonya Deville takes on Nia Jax. And I tell you what, Sonya Deville with a huge opportunity to maybe catapult herself into contention for that number 1 spot. And that is going to be a hell of a match when Nia Jax returns. And there is Bianca Belair, and she is not happy. Well, that's right, she wanted a match last week for this week, but Bianca Belair's complaining that she can't defend her number 1 spot if she's not in the ring. Stephanie McMahon saying we have a structure here. And Bianca's still number 1, but it would not be by much with Kairi Sane picking up a couple of victories lately. The EST certainly not happy, that is for sure. Well, Bianca Belair saying, I'm going to have to defend my spot. Don't be upset when I break your structure. Tensions at an absolute all-time high, and it's tension outside the ESM locker room, ladies and gentlemen, with security in place all over the building, anticipating the arrival of Brock Lesnar. But we are anticipating the arrival right now of Mike Kanellis, who is going to be in action against the United States champion Andrade Cien Almas coming up momentarily. It's the return to the ring from Almas after an absolute in-ring clinic with Kyle O'Reilly at Survivor Series, where he retained the United States Championship. And the murmurs around about Andrade Cien Almas is that he and Zelina Vega are very, very unhappy with the treatment that they have been given since he has become United States champion. But I tell you what, they call this guy Mr. 5-Star in certain circles. He has had some of the best matches we've ever seen. And Andrade Cien Almas is coming down here to try and give us another one. This is going to be a very, very interesting prospect for Almas. Will he let these frustrations get the better of him? That's my question. He appears to have a fairly cool head next to him in Zelina Vega. The business partnership that these two have has been incredibly fruitful. Well, quite simply, Zelina Vega needs to make sure that she is in the ear of Andrade Cien Almas constantly, and that she is trying to keep the cool head. But I would argue that at times Zelina Vega can be a little bit over the top. She can be very, very fiery. And of course, will her concentration be somewhat split, because Zelina Vega is in the power rankings as well. She'll have an eye on that. It may not be her number one priority right now, but she is in the women's power rankings. So Zelina Vega, to sign up for that, to want to be noted as a singles competitor, has to have aspirations to be women's champion. Otherwise, why on earth would you nominate? So is her attention split? Is Almas's attention split? We're going to find out a whole lot about it right now, as Andrade Cien Almas is going one-on-one with Mike Kanellis here. And Almas, look at that beautiful Hurricane Rana to kick it off. And Almas is feeling it early. You know he's going to be a step ahead most of the time. He's one of the most impressive professional wrestlers we've seen. Look at this, Almas breaks it. Shot to the midsection again. And now Almas whipping him off. And oh, there's the elbow. Right to the skull. And Kanellis kicks out at 0, but he's going to have his wits about him here tonight, Mike Kanellis. As you also have Zelina Vega at ringside. And Kanellis whips him off. Oh, and an elbow of his own there, so he fires back. Not a terribly popular member of the roster, Mike Kanellis. Certainly when you're up against the likes of Andrade Cien Almas, it's a tall order to have the ire of the crowd, that is for sure. Now, looking for the shot. Look at that. Such rapid quickness from Andrade. And look at that, raking the eyes. And that's a little bit questionable from Andrade, that is for sure. But look at this. Doesn't let his opponent breathe with a double shot. And how impressive is Andrade, United States champion, defeating the likes of Seth Rollins and Kyle O'Reilly. King of the Ring finalist, narrowly, and I mean narrowly, narrowly defeated by Daniel Bryan. But we know what's next, as Andrade steps in. Oh no! Kanellis had it scouted, and Kanellis got him with 2 boots this time. And maybe Mike Kanellis, who has been competitive in the past against the likes of Samoa Joe in his TV Championship Open Challenge, and he's going to give him back a little bit of a receipt there, raking the eyes of Almas. Now he's going back and he's going to double down on it here, wrenching on the face here of Andrade. And Kanellis, well, he's feeling it tonight. And you got to wonder, is Almas's focus really split? Because he's really disappointed. That's the real murmurings, is that Almas was even considering dropping the title, maybe even walking out of the company. But Zelina Vega said that, you've got so many unbelievable opportunities here in WWE to make a hell of a lot of money, to be one of the most prestigious champions, to maybe even do the Triple Crown, as he's been TV champion, he's now US champion, captures that World Championship, then he's held everything except the tag titles. Oh, what a shot from Almas, sending him down. You get the feeling that his star is still very much on the rise, and you can't say the same about Mike Kanellis right now, because he always finds it. He always gets the slap. And now Almas to the second rope, calling Mike Kanellis to his feet, just to take him off his feet again. And Almas is looking absolutely incredible here. Andrade, shot to the midsection again. Kanellis stands up to him. He came back. And now Kanellis fires back a right hand. And I tell you what, Mike Kanellis is showing a hell of a lot of fight here at the moment. And now, oh, look out. Again, Almas with the quickness. Gets behind Kanellis. Picks him up. Uh-oh. Electric chair position. Oh, he flicked him down. Held onto the bridge from the German suplex. Unbelievable power from Almas. Oh. He almost put him away. Almas almost put him away, and now Almas, oh, he's really laying in now. This is when he goes to that next gear. This is when he finds all of those unbelievable victories that he's had. And Almas with those overhand chops. Hooks him up. Oh, beautiful Sato suplex. And now Andrade is going to go to the top, is he? Yes, he is. Andrade all the way to the top. Is he thinking Stardust press? No, he went for the moonsault. He went for the moonsault and he got caught with the knees from Kanellis. And now Kanellis picks him up. Oh, look out. Oh! It was almost like a pedigree. It's over. Kanellis with the enormous win. No! He dropped him down face first. Mike Kanellis pulling everything out of the bag. Oh, forearm included in that. Right hand collapses him down. Kanellis now sends him into the corner. And now Kanellis getting down and dirty, rubbing his face off the turnbuckle. And look out! Massive boot from Kanellis. That's a knockout shot if I've ever seen one. Referee down. Oh, Almas kicks out, but only just. Kanellis is getting close here. He did the same thing to Samoa Joe. He took Joe to the limit. Can he take that extra step? Can he just keep his opponent's shoulders to the mat for that extra second longer? You feel like it's not far away. And Kanellis, massive knockout blow again. Down into the cover. It's got to be over. 2. Has Mike Kanellis done it? No, he can't believe it. Oh, man. Kanellis is throwing everything at Andrade here. And Andrade has barely thrown anything back. Look at the concern on the face of Zelina Vega. Oh, wait a minute. It was a reversal. A reversal from Andrade. He leapt off the top. Kanellis caught him though. Kanellis caught him. Powerbomb down into the cover. 1, 2. Has he done enough? No. The concern is written all over the face of Zelina Vega. And Kanellis now. Oh no. Reversal. Oh, what a shot. Takes him down. That'll get him enough space and enough time to think about what he's going to do next. Andrade's lining him up. He's got to be thinking Hammerlock DDT, is he? No, he rolls him through. Has he rolled him up? No, powers him through. And Almas now lining up Kanellis to put him away. Hurricane Runner building. Oh, wait a minute. That's Maria Kanellis is here. She just leapt the barricade and is in the face of Zelina Vega. And Zelina Vega is saying, you ain't meant to be here. Maria has arrived. Oh, wait a minute. Mike Kanellis has just escaped out the back. Andrade and the referee are both looking at what's going on outside. Kanellis now with a chair. Wait a minute. The referee is looking to make sure there's nothing going on the outside. And Maria is talking trash to Zelina Vega. And Zelina Vega's going after her here. But wait a minute. Referee still distracted. DDT on the chair from Mike Kanellis. Kanellis discards the evidence. The referee's just turned around. He didn't see it. The referee didn't see it. Kanellis, look out. Oh, plants him into the cover. You've got to be kidding me. No way. Mike Kanellis with the upset of a lifetime. But a huge assist from his wife. Andrade was distracted. The referee was distracted as well, making sure they were all the way out of the building. And Kanellis, ever the opportunist, has come in the ring. And as the women leave, the referee's making sure they're leaving. Kanellis shot to the midsection. Then look at this. Spikes him on the chair. Turns him inside out. Makes the cover. Wins the match. And Mike Kanellis, I can't believe I'm saying this. Mike Kanellis has defeated the United States champion, Andrade Cien Almas. Whether you like it or not, that is the facts. Oh my God, and Maria has laid out Zelina backstage. It's absolute chaos, ladies and gentlemen. But the chaos will continue in the tag team division coming up next. The AOP are in position. They are going to watch this match with interest. Who will the two teams that will take up the opportunity to face them in 2 weeks' time for the tag team championships right here on Monday Night Raw? They are in place and ready to go, but so is ESM Security. And oh no, Lesnar's here. Oh no, Lesnar is here. And Lesnar has breached the first line of defense. Lesnar has breached the first line. Oh dear. Drew McIntyre is also here. We're set to hear from Drew McIntyre shortly. But it seems as though Brock Lesnar's hearing from him right now. Oh man, you can feel the tension in the air. Drew McIntyre is on his way to the ring. Brock Lesnar is on his way into Shane McMahon's office. Brock Lesnar wants all the crews. He wants all of ESM. He's been on the warpath. Shane McMahon has an idea. Oh my God. Well, Brock Lesnar ain't in the mood for any ideas because he has an idea of his own. Brock Lesnar went to SmackDown, tried to find Daniel Bryan, but he'd already left. Brock Lesnar, who I dubbed the Batman of WWE because he has no jurisdiction. He'll show up wherever he wants. Brock Lesnar then showed up on NXT, destroyed Chad Gable, and he's here to destroy Apollo Crews tonight. He's already breached the first line of defense. But Drew McIntyre is here now after his confrontation backstage on his way to the ring. What a ship's passing in the night moment that was. Drew McIntyre looks very, very determined after his monumental victory over The Undertaker, who called time on his illustrious career at Survivor Series. All the rumours is that Drew McIntyre has been adversely affected by that experience. It appears that Drew McIntyre has something to say here tonight. That is true. Drew McIntyre has been everywhere. Well, there it is. Drew McIntyre admitting that he wasn't as respectful as he could have been. Oh my God. Drew McIntyre wants to be the World Heavyweight Champion. He's a man of few words, but he has refocused his energy. Oh my God! What the hell? Tommaso Ciampa! Tommaso Ciampa was on SmackDown Is Tommaso Ciampa the man that was traded for Seth Rollins? We were told he was going to be here. We didn't know when, we didn't know where, but he showed up and got in the face of Drew McIntyre. And the brawl is on. Ciampa leapt the barricade and came straight after McIntyre. Ciampa defeated Rey Mysterio at Survivor Series in an epic contest, but Ciampa is going after McIntyre here. What the hell is the meaning of this? Ciampa, it appears, has been traded to Monday Night Raw and is brawling with one of the most dangerous men on the roster. Seth Rollins said that he wanted to go for the head of the snake when he went to SmackDown. Well, it seems as though the person that he was traded for is doing the same on Raw. Ciampa is going after Drew McIntyre, who you could argue is the head of the snake of Monday Night Raw. And Ciampa is going to look to set him up here for a fairy tale ending. But no, McIntyre, so much power. A crazy brawl has broken out here. And now McIntyre has Ciampa mounted. It's absolute chaos in Sacramento. And Ciampa throws him away. And Ciampa is going to bail. He's going to live to fight another day. This crowd wants more. Hell, I want more. Hell, Drew McIntyre wants more. Oh my God. Ciampa has showed up here on Monday Night Raw. And Drew McIntyre has gone toe to toe. And he wants more of him. He wants all of him. They're still talking trash. And Ciampa is calling him on again. Ciampa's saying, you won't come at me again. The referee's jumped in the ring. They're trying to separate him here. Ciampa's still talking trash. McIntyre's going to go again. McIntyre's going to go again. Ciampa's ready. Ciampa bailed. But you know that's not what he really wanted. This is going to go again. Everyone's trying to stop him here. Ciampa and McIntyre. Ciampa and McIntyre, we're going to have to get some order. But Ciampa's going back at him again. It's broken apart. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week it has been made official at the request of Samoa Joe and accepted by Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno versus Samoa Joe next week. Wow. We have some order, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time for some tag team action. And it seems as though it's going to be Otis and Tucker. Heavy Machinery have thrown their hat into the ring to want to take on the AOP in 2 weeks' time right here on Monday Night Raw for the Tag Team Championships. Heavy Machinery. And this is what we've been talking about since we returned with the three brands, Raw, SmackDown and NXT. We saw the same thing last week with Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. They took it right up to the AOP. There's a new lease on life for a lot of these tag teams. This will be absolutely no different, but who is their opponents going to be? That's the big question here. The winner of this match takes on AOP for the Tag Team Championships, and oh my. Well, that's Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Just unceremoniously walking out to the ring with no ring music, just seemingly in just street clothes. Oh no. Well, I really feel for Heavy Machinery, because the true Heavy Machinery is standing right in the ring. in the form of Harper and Rowan. Oh my God. What? Are they even ready to... I mean, they're always ready to fight, but it doesn't even look like they're wearing wrestling gear. They're just here to fight. Otis looking very concerned. Bell rings. And Otis is saying, let's go. Bring it on. And Harper is just standing there and... Oh, no! Shot right off the jaw of Otis. And Harper might just take it right up to him here. Otis. Oh, look at... Oh, my God. These big bruises. Harper and Rowan. Well, I mean, that's what that graphic said. I mean, we saw them in the form of the Bludgeon Brothers not all that long ago, but these two look as though they're just here to beat up people. I don't even know whether they know that this is for a tag team championship match or not. It looks like they've just taken their shirts off and come out here at short notice. Maybe they're taking an opportunity. Maybe they saw Heavy Machinery come out and they said, this is our chance. Shot to the midsection. And all that does is piss him off as he just drops Otis with a right hand. And now Rowan is getting ready to try and drop him again, but here comes Otis. And Otis is calling him on. He wants more. You got to be kidding me. And oh, look out. Otis caught him. And could this be the opportunity? Not even in wrestling gear, Harper and Rowan. Doesn't even seem like they're all that much ready to go, but oh, look out. Crosses him in between. And now what is this? Oh, unbelievable tag team chemistry here. Tucker Knight has the opportunity. Oh, stands with all his weight. He's a big boy. Standing on Rowan. And now taking Rowan down. And this is confusing to me. I mean, Harper and Rowan have just walked out here. No music, no fanfare, nothing. Just in jeans. And just ready to fight. And you can hear it in the crowd. The crowd's confused. You know Tucker Knight's confused. Sends him into the corner. Now look out. Rowan, oh, with a huge splash. And I'll tell you what, this new look and feel for Harper and Rowan wouldn't be feeling too good for Tucker Knight right now as he's sent into the corner. Now, oh, look out. Harper puts his boot up on the top turnbuckle. Now Harper is going to mount Tucker Knight here and go to work. This is ominous. I mean, can you imagine Harper and Rowan versus AOP, this new look Harper and Rowan. No nonsense, no music, strip back, just turn up and fight. It's Harper now, oh look out. Tucker Knight sends him over the top. Still some fight left in Tucker Knight. He hooks him up, trying to suplex him over the top, but Harper is so powerful. Harper is so powerful, so good, but Tucker with a double leg takedown was brilliant. Man, it'd be an unlikely victory. If Heavy Machinery were able to get this done as he comes in with a splash of his own, and Tucker Knight's starting to build some momentum here. This new lease on life, condensed tag divisions, opportunities for absolutely everyone. And Tucker Knight's feeling it here as he picks up the pace. Now Tucker sends him into the corner. Might be some more tag team prowess here. Now what is this? Oh, double shot to the midsection. And look out, Harper! Oh, he got crushed in between. And they celebrate in the middle of the ring. And I'll tell you what, Heavy Machinery appear to have just that little bit more chemistry, which is bizarre. Saying that about Harper and Rowan. And a big splash from the second rope. All of his weight. That might crush some ribs. Otis hangs on for the pin, but he can't keep him down. Oh my God. Harper just stood up. Harper just stood up. Picks him up. Oh my God. Down into the cover. 1, 2. Has he done it this time? No. Oh my God. Otis set up. Otis set up this time. And now Otis. Massive backbreaker. And you can feel something in the air tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Otis now sends him into the corner. And it could be time for some more tag teamness here. This time they're going to hit it on Harper. Crushes him down. Picks him up again. And now Tucker with his opportunity. Sends him in. And now Tucker's going to take him to the high red district. Harper and Rowan are struggling a little bit here. This is definitely not good. Harper from the second rope goes for a ride. Sidewalk slam. Tucker Knight knows he may have him here. Rowan desperately wanted the tag. Referee down into position. Has he done enough? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Harper was so close to being knocked off there. He's been in this match now for a long time. Overhand chop from Tucker, throwing bombs at Harper here, but Harper's going to throw back. You know, he's always going to throw back, and he's throwing wildly. It's almost as if they're in a bar fight. That's how they're dressed. That's how they want to be portrayed now, obviously. Just bruises. Just fighters. And now Harper sends him into the corner. And this is not where you want to be if you are Tucker Knight. That is for sure. Oh, what a shot. Right to the midsection. And look at the power of Rowan. He picked him up. He threw him down. And Rowan, look out. Lowers the boom. Massive scoop slam. Down into the cover. 1, 2. No, he kicks out. And Otis knew how desperate that situation was. Somehow, some way, Heavy Machinery have held on here. Otis desperately wants the tag. Rowan ain't going to let that happen. And now Rowan is going to claw down on the shoulder blade. Trying to tear at the skin. Wrench away. Now Eric Rowan, shot to the midsection. Collapses him down. Uh-oh. Oh my God! Tucker slapped him across the face and then said, let's go! And Tucker's still fighting. Amazing performance. He's saying, is that all you got? Rowan's saying, no, it's not. Are you kidding me? Oh, but Tucker got out of the way. Tucker got out of the way. Where are they fighting this? Tucker Knight and Otis getting the job done. Tag made. You wouldn't believe it. Sends him in. Look out. Oh! Up and over. And now Otis picks him up. Oh, and a singular one. He's saying, I don't need my tag team partner to flip you over. And now Otis. Stall suplex. Stalling suplex. Cover on Rowan. 1, 2. The most unlikely of victories. He can't get him. He can't get him. Otis can't believe it. He looks down in disbelief. He goes for the cover again. He can't believe what he's seen. And he kicks out again. Oh no. Rowan sat up. Rowan sat up. Sends him into the corner. Eric Rowan stares at him for a second and then rolls him through. This is not good. Look out. Otis picked up and Otis planted by Harper. Planted by Harper. Rolls him over. 1, 2. Got him. No, he didn't. Is this the breakout performance from Heavy Machinery? Harper's frustrated, and you can see why. This is for a shot in 2 weeks at the Raw Tag Team Championships. Harper's going to load him up. High Red District. Oh, wait a minute. Otis Reversal. Otis reversal. Oh my God. Top rope splash. Lands on the... Oh my God, he's done it. Otis has done the unthinkable. I'm lost for words. All of his weight land across the shoulders. He hangs on for the pin. Nobody gets up from that. He compacts him. And that is an unbelievable victory for Otis and Tucker. And look at the disappointment from Harper and Rowan. It is an unbelievably disappointing end to that match. Harper was looking to put him away, got a crossbody, and Rowan is absolutely incensed. And he's walking away from Luke Harper. Harper looks bemused. Rowan is absolutely beside himself. Uh-oh. What the hell happened there? But Eric Rowan is gone. Harper looks confused as ever. I don't know what's happening. Rhea Ripley in action next week, ladies and gentlemen. We've tried to regain some order here. Right now, it's time for even more women's action. Rhea Ripley returns next week, and Nia Jax, she returns tonight. An injury layoff for Nia Jax has seen her return to the ring to try and assert her dominance. Or as we should say, reassert her dominance. We've already seen what the competitiveness of the women's division has done for it. Now, Nia Jax, former women's champion, has the opportunity to really put herself right in the mix. Still at a loss to explain what we've just seen with The Fiend, ladies and gentlemen, but I think it's best if we maybe don't try and explain it or even mention the name. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, what the hell is going on tonight? Well, Bianca Belair said she was going to defend her spot no matter what. Sonya Deville's number 2 on the power rankings. And Bianca Belair has just laid her out the back. I guess that's what she means by breaking the structure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have an injury update on Roman Reigns. Obviously, Roman Reigns is not cleared to wrestle at the moment, but there is no spinal damage or any severe neck damage done. Just a couple of muscle tears in his and around his neck. And Roman Reigns not cleared to wrestle for now, but he will return in the near future. Well, moments ago, ladies and gentlemen, it was definitely a fiendish arrival yet again, and Eric Rowan was on his way out of the arena after a disagreement with Luke Harper after their loss, and then the lights went out to that familiar bump in the night. And that familiar laughter, the Fiend showing up yet again. Much like Braun Strowman last week, there was no attack. Instead, it was just a disappearance from Eric Rowan. He was nowhere to be seen. Everybody was incredibly confused by everything that was going on, including Luke Harper. We'll have more on this as the story develops. Well, ESM security outside the locker room. Oh no. Uh-oh. Brock Lesnar's found him. Lesnar's just staring at him. Oh no, this is not good. Well, security's trying to be professional. I don't know how professional Brock Lesnar's going to be. Well, he's standing his ground. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Oh my God. Lesnar just threw the security guard through the door. Wait a minute. There's no one in there. There was no one in there. Security guard's been left all by himself. Look out. Oh! F5. And Brock Lesnar may have been baited. Are they even here tonight? Or is it a deliberate distraction? Oh my God. Absolute mayhem here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And there's Stephanie McMahon with Bianca Belair. Standing outside security office. Telling Bianca Belair she's going to have her escorted. Bianca Belair wants to defend that number 1 spot, so she took out the person who's number 2 before she had a chance to wrestle. And now Stephanie McMahon has said that Bianca Belair is going to get Nia Jax next week.
And from behind, and he takes him down. Is it time? Is it time for the lumbar check? Yes, it does. Is he thinking? Yes, he is with the lumbar check.
walks in with a clothesline, takes him down. This place has come unglued. Alexander's lining him up. Alexander's lining him up. Modified lumbar check. He can't throw him into the air, so he'll do the next best thing. Is he the next best thing, though?
Will the age of Alexander start at vengeance? We will have to wait and see. But what we don't have to wait for anymore, ladies and gentlemen, is this, the main event of the evening. We're going long for Big E Langston versus AJ Styles. Big E, the former leader who was handed the keys to the kingdom, in Triple H's own words, to D-Generation X. He was flanked by the Authors of Pain, who of course watched all that chaos unfold earlier tonight. They'll take on Heavy Machinery in 2 weeks for the Tag Team Championships. But it all came crashing down around Big E after a flurry of average results by, mind you, by D-Generation X's standards, some average results. They had some huge wins as well, but it was more or less not up to Triple H's standards. He didn't like the direction. Then he took the whole thing in a different direction by laying out Big E Langston, causing a huge rift between the two. Well, you want to talk rifts? AJ Styles has a rift with just about every member of the roster because he carries that World Heavyweight Championship. AJ Styles will be defending the title against the man we just heard from, Cedric Alexander, who, as you saw in that package, has been through the ringer. ESM have caused a hell of a lot of heartache in the past. This is absolutely no exception. But as he said, is he disappointed that it's not Apollo Crews with the gold? No, it's not, because it isn't about ESM. The world doesn't revolve around them. His world revolves around Big Gold, and whoever has it, well, it's very simple. They are number one priority for Cedric Alexander. The number one priority for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the main event, which is underway. Big E is going to go one-on-one with AJ Styles. They link up. Big E, look at this, it takes him down. Big E's obviously going to have the size advantage, strength advantage, and you can see that he just throws AJ Styles to the side and says, let's do it. AJ comes right back in, pitbull-like, from Styles. It's Big E now, just takes him down again. He's just got so much power. He's just asserting his dominance early on AJ Styles, who wouldn't be liking that, and he gets out. Tell you what, he's a polarizing figure, AJ. A lot of people love the fact that he dethroned Apollo Crews. A lot of people not happy about the fact that he dethroned Apollo Crews. And I wouldn't be getting into a chop battle with someone the size of Big E. Whips him off. Now Big E picks him up. Look at this, just lifted him into the air. Tossed him to the side. Big E is calling him on. Big E looks right at home in this spot, doesn't he? And AJ Styles, oh no, he tried to get outside the ring again, but he followed him. But I reckon that was a little bit of a bait and switch there from AJ Styles. Takes it to the outside of the ring. Oh, but Big E's just throwing back here. He is pissed off and motivated as Big E Langston. Can't stand the ground that Triple H walks on after Triple H laid out Big E. Some, again, very polarizing. Some people agree with Triple H's decision. Some people don't. It's Big E now, Flips AJ Styles to the outside of the ring. AJ though, AJ fires back with a hard forearm and a Pele kick on the outside. This match has almost spent more time on the outside than it has in the ring, and AJ trying to get some separation from the larger man, and as he tries to go back out, the referee won't allow that, but Big E is going to come in and get him some anyway, but Big E caught off guard, blindsided by the referee, and now AJ Styles has him up, and he's going to send him all the way to the outside again anyway. Big E rolls to the outside, and AJ Styles wants Langston up, who's struggling to recover, and Styles with a full head of steam takes out Big E Langston. Styles playing to the crowd. Big E's back up, and look at a shoulder check. Takes him down. And Langston, another chop right to the chest. And Styles now starting to feel the power. Count of 6. Big E doesn't want to win this by count out. That ain't in his DNA. It's Big E. Look out, looking for another shot, but Styles rebuffed. And that little moment of hesitation for Big E may cost him very, very dearly here. Styles now. So he got in the locker here. Referees at a count of 4. Styles lining up Big E. And Styles. Beautiful moonsault from the apron. The world champion is in firm control. Big E got out of the way of that. Got right out of the way of that. Big E throws him off the apron again. And E is going to break the count again. He's looking to inflict some punishment. Maybe he sees a little bit of Triple H in AJ Styles right now. Another overhand top. That one took its toll. This has been on the outside of the ring for far longer than I anticipated for this match. It's Big E thrown down. Styles, it's almost in his wheelhouse to be out here at the moment, this new attitude. Big E, though, is going to take this into the ring. Now E waiting for Styles to get up so he can just pick him up to put him down again. Made it look of a big ending there, but he couldn't find it. Styles with a beautiful knife edge chop. Now Styles, Irish whip, ducks under the clothesline. Look out, little bit of misdirection. Cleans up Big E and turns him inside out. And AJ Styles, just like that, has wrestled back some control. Now Styles bounces off the ropes and a beautiful knee right off the bridge of the nose of E. Man, it has been absolute chaos here on Monday Night Raw. Starting to think that might be the modus operandi of Monday Night Raw. People like The Fiend, who are on this show, showed up tonight. Appeared to abduct Eric Rowan or some kind of sick game or something that he's playing. It's Big E launches him. Also, we've seen Brock Lesnar burst into the, now that we know, vacant. Look out, DDT from AJ Styles. Big E would have been looking at that shoulder block, couldn't find it. AJ turned it in to a massive DDT and then turned Big E inside out. And now AJ Styles is going to go to the top. AJ Styles all the way up to the top, thinking spiral tap. He got it. He nailed it. It's all over. Has he done enough? Big E just peels the shoulder off the canvas, almost reaching to the sky in desperation. And E hanging with the world champion. Right where you think he really deserves to be. And Styles now is getting fired up, calling on Big E here. This is the opportunity Styles wants to take. He has that cutting edge, AJ Styles, which many believe he was lacking after that monumental loss to Finn Balor. You feel like they've been momentarily sidetracked from each other, being on different brands, he and Finn Balor. Finn Balor even put it out there into the universe that he wanted to trade. He wanted to be traded with Apollo Crews. Look out. We know that Paul Heyman has been working behind the scenes to try and stop that from happening. He wants all 3 members of ESM to be on all 3 rosters so they can establish some dominance. Look out, Big E now, shot to the midsection. He might be thinking power bomb. Jackknife powerbomb. Lays AJ Styles out. Sends him into the corner. And now Big E gonna take him all the way up. Both men are exhausted. They spent a lot of time fighting on the outside. And Big E now is gonna go all the way. He's gonna go all the way. Big E. Oh my God, superplex. Superplex to AJ Styles. And now what is he thinking? Oh wait, I think he was thinking to go to the top rope here. Maybe shades of Otis from earlier. We've seen some unbelievable stuff already. Look at this power from E. Takes him down. And now Big E is going to go to the top. He's going to go to the top. But wait a minute. That's Triple H. Even more chaos now. You've got to be kidding me. And he sees him. And he goes straight after him. He goes straight after him. And Triple H. And Big E. Triple H wearing the denim jacket. The game has come back. The game has returned to haunt Big E. Triple H teased it at Survivor Series. It has been a chaotic night. So why not even more chaos? Triple H has taken Big E all the way to the ramp here. And Triple H is beating the holy hell out of Big E, who's just been through a grueling match. Triple H picked his moment. He said he'd do it on his terms. And that's exactly what he's doing. And these two are going toe to toe. Raw is chaos tonight in Sacramento. Unbelievable. Triple H, Big E have fought all the way down the ramp here. Big E is fighting back. Triple H is the only one he really wanted the whole time, and now he's getting all of him. Triple H throwing right hand after right hand. And Triple H now, massive right hand floors him. AJ Styles is only now just stirring. And Triple H has taken the fight backstage here. Oh no. Oh no. Brock Lesnar is continuing his search. Look out, AJ. Look out. AJ sees Lesnar, knows it's fight or flight, but Lesnar chooses flight. Lesnar, the referee is helpless to stop this. Lesnar is going after AJ like he did Gable, like he wanted to do on SmackDown to Daniel Bryan. And he says, if I can't fight Cruz, I'll take out anyone who moves. Lesnar's breaking it apart. The show started in chaos, and it's gonna end that way. Lesnar sends the referee to the outside. Lesnar calling out Cruz, but is he even here? Is he even here? Wait a minute. Vince McMahon now. What is going on? Vince McMahon. What does this mean? Lesnar versus Cruz is gonna happen. Oh my God. Vince McMahon saying you'll get the match if you sign exclusively to Raw and don't cause this chaos all over the place. And he's gonna block Cruz and that trade that he wants to SmackDown. And if Lesnar beats Cruz, he'll get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Vince McMahon trying to stop the chaos. Oh no, Lesnar. Oh my God. Lesnar says, bring him to me and I'll sign the contract. The ball is in your court, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Brock Lesnar has taken over. But what does this mean? What does it mean for that man? We're out of time.